Man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I want to give y'all this one. Um, there's an old saying that says, "To whom much is given, much is required." There's also an old saying that says, "Heavy is the head that wears the crown." I want to let y'all know that power comes with a price. And what I mean by that is that anytime you start to ascend and start to climb the ladder of success and the ladder of life, there are going to be demands placed on you, uh, whether they're good demands or whether they're bad demands. You have people that are going to gravitate towards you because they see the good things you're doing and they want to study at your feet. They want to learn from what you're doing. They want to help you. But you also have other people who see what you're doing and they look at it as an opportunity to try to leech off of you, to try to roach off of you, to try to manipulate and take advantage, and in some extreme cases, even to overthrow you and be in your seat. The key is learning the difference between the two uh, ways of thinking and the two types of people. You have to learn the difference just by observing and not rushing into uh, relationships with individuals. And I'm not talking about uh, male female love relationships. I'm talking about just connections and networking with certain people. You have to learn. You have to take your time in getting to know people, and that will um, educate you on their motives in a lot of cases. So that's the key. But one thing you got to understand also is that you can't ever let it discourage you. You can't ever let it get you down, or you can't ever make it cause you to feel like, oh, man, I don't even want to be in this seat no more. I don't know. It's just not, because all you are doing, you are learning a lesson that many men and women have learned before you. Many people have walked down this road. Now it's just your turn to walk down that road where you come into an eye-opening, awakening type of moment where you start to see people for who they are. And when you see this, you don't let it get you upset. You actually should embrace it and take it as a blessing. That's like, oh man, my eyes have come open, because there may have been people who you see them in that light now that you never thought that they would be in that light. You never thought that they felt like that. See, your power reveals things about yourself, but it also reveals things about the people that are around you, the people that you know and have been known for a long time, and people that you don't know, of course. But it reveals things, and I always like to believe and take the side that those revelations are a good thing to me, because I'm just the kind of dude, I like to know where I stand with people. I like to know what you really think about me, and sometimes knowing what a person thinks about you is not just about, oh man, I found out uh, my boy really don't like me all these years. It's not about that. Sometimes it's just about finding out uh, how they move in terms of, man, I never know that this person was that slick in trying to, you know, get some money out of me, or whatever the case might be. That those are the things that is about as well. And you want to know. I want to know. I want to know why you calling me. Why you called me? I want to know why you decided to pay me a visit today. You don't never really come around. You wasn't coming around like that before. Now all of a sudden oh man, I'm just coming to hang out with my boy. Man, I ain't seen you in a while. Now, why you coming around now? So embrace that. That's how I look at it. Because if you start to become discouraged about how people are treating you because of your position of power, then you lose sight on the blessing that you have obtained by getting in the spot. You lose sight of all of the work that you put in to get into that spot. And you don't want the focus to come off of that. And the bottom line is, at the end of the day, Uh, we can't walk through life naive, thinking that everybody is for us anyway. And that's one of the things I think that a lot of people do. We get to state where we become so shocked and appalled and crushed when we find out what people were really up to as it relates to us. And you should wire your mind up. Actually, the opposite. You should wire your mind up like, hey, you know what? I'm already on my P's and Q's in terms of side eyeing these cats and looking at these cats a certain kind of way. You know, I'm gonna put myself in a mindset, unfortunately, where I'm gonna cause a person or force a person to prove me wrong about them being a snake, as opposed to them proving me wrong about them being a good person that's in my corner. You know, I'm already you got to work in reverse. You starting off with a bad slate if I don't just know you like that. Then you can work your way into good graces, and that's gonna take a while. But never be down about that. You know, I kind of laugh about it because, you know, people just human nature dictates people. You know, they see an opportunity. They see some steps. You know, they want to try to get to the top of those steps, but they may not want to climb them steps. They may want to try to take the elevator. They may want to see if they can get a helicopter ride to the top of the building. You know, they don't want to do it the way you did it. And a lot of times when we see people who are not willing to put in the work and do it the way we did it when we put in the work, then that can, you know, it can tick you off, you know, but not me. It just lets me know who to separate myself from. So, you know, y'all keep that in mind as you move forward. Power comes with a price, you know, but don't be discouraged. Be willing to pay that price and be willing to boss up, because that's part of bossing up. Part of bossing up is when it gets hectic and chaotic like that, the boss is going, hey, hold on, start moving things and getting things back in order, because you can't let those things stress you out. I'm going to take control of my situation and get it back running the way I want it to run. And trust me, once you get it back, once they see you take charge of your situation, and they see what you are not gonna accept, them type of people, they start peeling off. They don't want no parts of that authority. They don't want no parts of that um that that mindset of, hey man, nah, I can't. See, they know they can no longer use you. They can't do it. It ain't gonna work on him. Let's go try that guy over there. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I'll catch y'all later on, man. Share this video and like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.